Hello, my name is John Drinkwater. I'm Monitoring and Evaluation Lead for the ODP program. This is a short video to explain how you can use the PlanX Dashboard to gather data to support monitoring and evaluation of the impact of the Find Out If You Need Planning Permission service. You may already be familiar with the monitoring and evaluation framework for Find Out If. If you're not, check out an earlier video in this series, Introduction to Monitoring and Evaluation, or Find Out If You Need Planning Permission. When we develop the M&E framework, we consider first the people who have this type of query. The benefits to them of this new service are an easy to find service which is available 24/7 and provides a quick and easy way to get a response in such a way that they are confident about what to do next. The main measures we are interested in are the number of sessions started, the total sessions, the completion rate, and a form of user rating. And the data for these measures we get from the PlanX dashboard. So let's take a look at that dashboard. Once your service is set up, you'll be given access. And here's an example. On the top left is where you can see your council name. The other two main selectors at the top there are the service. You may have more than one, so you'll need to select Find Out If You Need Planning Permission. And on the right there is a date range selector. If you click on that area, you'll see a number of ways of selecting different date ranges. And if you then click on the filter button, the dashboard will update to show the numbers for that particular date range. Now, there are a number of tabs on the dashboard. This video focuses particularly on key figures and user feedback. The others have a lot of really useful information, which you may want to take a look at. But for the purposes of basic impact measurement, it's just those two tabs that we need to look at. The Key Figures tab gives us numbers that count users through the journey. First of all, top left, we see total sessions is started there. Now they're broken down between those that are started and those that have been saved and then resumed. There's no double counting here. So a session is either a new session that starts or one that's been resumed. And then we have completions. And they are sessions that get to the end of the journey and provide an answer, a response to the user. So what about calculating conversion rate? Well, it's a straightforward calculation. It's the number of completions divided by the total sessions. And taking the numbers from the dashboard example we've just looked at, that comes to 43%. When users reach the end of the service, we ask them if they would score the service for us between 1 and 5, and give us any feedback. And you'll find that score data on the feedback tab. Although typically the response rate is low, it does give us some indication of how users rate the service. So how much data do you need to collect and over what time period? Well, effectively, we're carrying out a before and after measure, or a pre and post, if you like. And for data sources like back office systems, phone calls, emails, there is some baseline data that needs to be recorded before you launch. But of course, for the PlanX dashboard, there are no pre-measures, only post. After launch, you'll need to look at data on the PlanX dashboard for the same monthly periods over which you collect all the other information, phone calls, emails, and such like. Typically, that's the first month after going live, and then again at some point in the future after final tweaks are made or the service is more widely promoted. Once you've collected your data, it's time to report it, and you receive access to a shared spreadsheet managed by a member of the M&E working group. It's based on the monitoring and evaluation framework, and it consists of a simple table. You can see lines here for total sessions per month, and a second one for that completion rate percentage figure. You can see lines here for total responses per month and the percentage responded by PlanX. Now, to get the total responses, you're going to need to take the total completions using PlanX, and then the total number of emails and phone calls that also come in. If you add all those numbers together, that tells you how many user sessions have ended up, no matter what channel it is, with their response. And from that large number, you can then calculate the percentage of those that were done via PlanX. And here is where you put the figures for user rating. I hope this video has given you all the information you need to help you start pulling the data out of the PlanX dashboard for Find Out If. If you've got any questions or need any help at any stage, reach out to me or any member of the M&E working group. We're all here to support you.